How do you spot the marketing agencies who waste your money versus those who will multiply it? Simple. Have you ever had an agency build you a beautiful and expensive website? You've paid thousands for sleek designs, but once it's launched, nothing happens. And without a clear marketing strategy that defines exactly how you'll attract, engage, and convert visitors, your website is just digital decoration. Imagine marketing that feels crystal clear, focused, and generates predictable results. Imagine every dollar invested directly impacting your bottom line. The secret is starting with what's called Welcome to the Disruptionist, where the status quo has no seat at the table. I'm Jess, and this is your invitation to join the movement of game-changing, boundary-pushing strategies that will take your marketing, branding, and customer journey to the next level. Let's get disruptive. Your marketing agency is robbing you blind, and you know what's worse? You're paying them to do it. After 20 years behind the scenes, I've watched businesses burn millions on marketing that goes absolutely nowhere. If your marketing feels like throwing money into a black hole, well, then you'll have to keep watching, because I'm about to show you why. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. Most marketing agencies are approaching your business just like it's another number in their system. They sell you packaged services like Facebook ads, Google PPC, SEO, flashy new websites, without ever really asking one crucial question. What's the real strategy behind this? Think of it this way. Imagine hiring a personal trainer who only teaches you exercises they personally love or excel at. They take your initial request at face value, but they never question that it's actually right for you. They never dig deeper. They never look beyond what you think you want and discover what your body truly needs. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Yet that's exactly how most marketing agencies operate. But what if I told you there's a smarter way where you can get twice the results without burning your cash? Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain on why typical agencies waste your money and how you can stop the bleeding and finally start seeing real growth. So let me give you a real example. I'm talking to a potential client. Let's call her Sarah. She came to me really confused and incredibly frustrated. She'd spent thousands of dollars with a local digital agency and they'd promised her huge results from social media ads. But months later, Sarah still had nothing. No leads, no sales, just a pretty report filled with the usual suspects: likes, impressions, and clicks. Sarah was frustrated, she was confused, and she was financially exhausted, to be honest. When I dug into her account, it became crystal clear what was happening. The agency had jumped straight into running ads without clearly defining who Sarah's ideal customer was or what her exact message should have been. They were running ads based on guesswork, one of the things that I absolutely hate the most. And guess what? This isn't even rare. This happens constantly. Agencies focus on tactics rather than strategy because tactics feel like action. They're measurable, they're easy to sell, and they make nice, shiny charts as well to present to the client. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Tactics without strategy are absolutely meaningless. It's like driving fast, but in the wrong direction. You'll get somewhere, but not where you actually want to go. Another common scenario that I see is, have you ever had an agency build you a beautiful and expensive website? You've paid thousands for sleek designs, flashy animations, the works. But once it's launched, nothing happens. No new clients, no increased revenue. But why? It's because websites alone aren't strategy. They're a delivery mechanism. And without a clear marketing strategy that defines exactly how you'll attract, engage, and convert visitors, your website is just digital decoration. So, how do you spot the marketing agencies who waste your money versus those who will multiply it? Simple. Great marketing agencies always encourage you to start with strategy. Chances are they're not strategic experts themselves, but here's a quick checklist to test if your marketing agency will do right by you. The first thing, do they deeply try to understand your business and your goals? The second thing is that can they clearly articulate your ideal customer? Not vaguely, but as specifically as possible. Number 3, are they connecting every tactic? So whether it's an ad, the SEO, or the content, are they connecting it to measurable business outcomes? If your answer to any of these is no, you're in a little bit of trouble. Hi guys, I'm just jumping in quickly to stop you there. I just wanted to remind you, if you're a small business owner or you're an entrepreneur and you're looking to gain some clarity or strategies around your marketing, branding, the way in which you can work with customers, you can contact me by checking out the information below. I'm here to support you to start making some really positive disruptions to the industry that you work in and for you and your business. Right back to the episode. Now, let's flip the script. Imagine marketing that feels crystal clear, focused, and generates predictable results. Imagine every dollar invested directly impacting your bottom line. The secret is starting with what's called a strategy-first approach. Strategy-first means designing every piece of your marketing around a clearly defined roadmap. But how does that look in practice? We could always circle back to Sarah. Here's exactly what I'd tell her to do. First, we'd create a powerful marketing blueprint. We'd pinpoint precisely who Sarah's ideal customer really is. Busy working mothers, for example, aged 35 to 45, looking for quick, healthy meal solutions is what I would recommend. We'd then help Sarah clarify her core message, emphasizing convenience, health, and family. With this strategic foundation in place, we'd then relaunch her ads, but this time they'd be laser focused. Based on experience, here's what I'd predict for Sarah. Within just 30 days, she would not only start recovering her previous losses, but she's likely to see her revenue begin to significantly surpass her initial targets. This isn't guesswork. It's simply the difference between random acts of marketing and having a clear, focused strategy driving every action. If you've been nodding along, you've been frustrated by your marketing, and you've spent money that's been going absolutely nowhere, I want you to know that there is something you can do right now. Drop a comment below with the word strategy. Tell me your experience. Has this happened to you? And if you're serious about finally seeing real predictable results, follow along, because I'm going to keep sharing these insights every single week. And remember, great marketing isn't about spending more, it's about spending smarter. And I'll see you in the comments below. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me on The Disruptionists. If this episode sparked new ideas or challenged your thinking, I'd love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe to your favorite platform to catch every disruptive insight. For more behind-the-scenes content and to connect with like-minded disruptors, follow me at It's Jess Singh across all social platforms. And remember, stay disruptive.